Hey guys! Welcome back to my vlog. So ngayong araw, pag-uusapan natin kung magkano at kung paano kinocompute yung dividend sa ating investment sa Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. More so, pag-uusapan din natin kung magkano yung aabutin ng 500 na monthly contribution after 5 years, and ipapakita rin natin sample computation if ever you are planning to put like 100,000 pesos every beginning of the year for the whole 5-year period. And further, pag-uusapan din natin yung dalawang option ng dividend payout. So if you already enrolled with Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program, you have probably encountered the question, preferred dividend payout. And merong dalawang option, and you have to select one, either the annual dividend payout or the 5-year end term dividend payout option. So on this vlog, ipapakita natin yung calculation ng dividend earnings between those two options para malaman natin kung malaki nga ba yung difference ng dividend earnings between annual dividend payout and the 5-year end term dividend payout option. So I hope that with this vlog, you'll get to have an idea the amount that you could potentially be earning if ever you decide or if ever you plan to invest with Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. And by the way, if hindi ka pa nakapag-register, I made a detailed vlog kung paano mag-register online sa Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. So just click this link, and from there, you will get to have the information, detailed instruction, and step-by-step guide kung paano mag-enroll sa MP2 Savings Program. So, wag na natin patagalin to, umpisahan na natin. Ay, wait pala. Pa-subscribe naman, please. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to calculate dividend. First, with the assumption na maghuhulog tayo ng 500 pesos on a monthly basis throughout the 5-year period. And let's assume as well that the dividend rate will be 7.5%. Just a disclaimer, hindi po 7.5% ang dividend rate for the year 2024 at hindi rin po 7.5% ang dividend rate throughout the 5-year period. Nag-iiba-iba ang dividend rate depende kung magkano ang i-declare na Pag-IBIG, which is dependent sa kanilang financial performance. Just to give you an information, in the past years, the dividend rate of the year 2022 is 7.03%. On 2021, 6%. On 2020, 6.12%. On 2019, 7.23%. So, nag-iiba-iba ang dividend rate every year. And let's just hope na in the coming years ay pataas yung dividend rate para mataas din yung ating dividend earnings. So, again, klaruhin ko lang. This is with the assumption that we will be investing 500 pesos every month throughout the 5-year period, and with the assumption that the dividend rate would be 7.5%. So, para madali lang yung computation natin, 7.5% yung gagamitin natin na rate throughout the 5-year period. Okay, so umpisahan na natin. So, as you can see, there are various tables for year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4 until year 5. And with the different columns on the monthly savings, accumulated savings, the dividend rate, the number of entitled months for dividend, the dividend earned, and the total accumulated value, which is the savings plus the dividend. So, okay, umpisahan natin. Let's assume that on the month of January, maghuhulog ka ng 500 pesos. So, mag-automatic lang yan kasi naka-formula yan. And with the dividend rate of 7.5%, yung hulog mo ng month ng January ay entitled siya ng 12 months na dividend rate. So, lagyan natin 12 months. So, bakit 12 months? Kasi nga, if you're going to count from January to December, that would be 12 months. So, you're entitled for the whole year for the dividend. And para makompute yung dividend earned, lagyan na tayong equals, yung monthly saving mo, multiplied mo by the dividend rate, and then multiply mo by the number of months entitled ng dividend, divide 12. So, yan yung dividend earned mo for the contribution you made in January. So, now the total accumulated value would be this plus the dividend earned. And again, let's assume na naghulog ka ulit ng 500 in the month of February. Ngayon, accumulated savings mo na ay 1,000. And magkano yung ilalagay natin na number of entitled months for dividend? The number of months would be 11. Kasi if you're going to count from February to December, 11 months na lang siya. So yun na lang yung months na entitled ka sa dividend. So yung contribution mo for the month of February, ang computation niya ay this multiplied by the dividend rate, multiplied by 11, and divide by 12. So, compute lang natin equals this, multiply mo ng dividend rate, multiply mo ng 11 months, divide mo ng 12. So, yan ang entitled dividend mo for the year 2024 para sa hulog mo ng February. And this will be the accumulated value. So, habang tumatagal, pababa yung number of entitled months for dividend kasi nga, you're going to count it from the month you made your contribution up to December. So, i-drag lang natin to hanggang December and mag-o-automatic na siya. Copy-paste din natin to. Naka-formula na siya and again, let's assume na maghulog kayo ng 500 until December. So, ito na yung magiging total accumulated dividend mo for the year 2024 or for the first year. And total value na ng pera mo, which is the accumulated savings mo plus the dividend earned, 6,243.75. Now, this amount, which is the total savings plus the dividend, will be carried forward in the following year. So, makikita mo siya dito, 6,243.75. Ngayon, ang kagandahan dito makikita mo yung effect ng compounding na calculation ng interest. So, this 6,243.75 na ending balance mo ng year 1 ay tutubo ulit siya ng additional 7.5% for the year 2. So, ngayon ang computation niya ay this multiplied by the rate times 12 divided 12. So, 468.28 ang kikitain mo sa year 2 para sa balance mo ng year 1. Ang total accumulated value niya is 6,712. So, kung makikita mo agad yung difference, ang dividend earned mo during the first year ay 240.75. But, the balances of the ending of year 1 ay kikita na siya ng 468.28 na dividend sa year 2. So, halos doble siya. Halos doble yung kikitain mo na dividend the following year. Plus, syempre, tuloy-tuloy yung paghulog natin ng 500 pesos every month. So, kikita din yan ng dividend separately every contribution. So, ang total dividend earned mo sa year 2 ay 712.03. And ito naman yung kanyang accumulated value, which is the total savings mo plus yung iyong dividend earned. So, dun mo makikita yung effect ng compounding interest calculation kapag nandun ka na sa year 2, year 3, year 4, at year 5. So, i-continue lang natin yung paglagay ng ating monthly contribution na 500. So, let's assume naglagay ka ulit ng 500 every month sa year 3, sa year 4, and sa year 5. So, if mapapansin nyo, every ending balance of each year ay nakikarry forward the following year ng buo and kikita siya ng additional dividend every year. So, tingnan natin yung magiging balance mo after 5 years. So, total accumulated contribution mo ay 30,000 and yung total dividend earned mo ay 6,266.14, which is the sum of this, and this. So, yung annual dividend mo ay nagtotal ng 6,266.14 after 5 years. And if nag-mature na siya, ang total na makukuha mo ay 36,266.14. So, tumubo siya ng 6,266. Now, to prove na ang calculation na to ay tama, pwede tayong pumunta sa website ni Pag-IBIG dahil meron din siyang calculation using the same assumption na maghuhulog ng 500 pesos every month and with the 7.5 dividend rate. So, makikita nyo dito, based on 7.5 dividend rate, and for 500 pesos monthly savings. So, dito sa table na to, compounded savings calculation, during the first year, ang kanyang dividend amount ay 240.75. So, balik tayo sa computation natin. Ang ating na-compute na dividend for the first year ay 240.75, which is the same siya that we can calculate yung dividend ni Pag-IBIG. And at the end of the year, the total accumulated value is 36,266.14. Which is same din sa calculation natin na 36,266.14. And the total dividend earned is 6,266.14 and 6,266.14 yung calculation din ng Pag-IBIG. So this proves that this calculation is correct. And by the way, this calculation is based on the 5-year end term dividend payout. Kaya compounding yung calculation ng interest niya. And syempre, meron na rin akong ginawang table para sa annual dividend payout option. Para makita natin yung comparison kung malaki nga ba yung difference ng earning between the two options. So, naka-hide lang siya. I-unhide ko lang para makita natin yung difference. So, ito naman yung table para sa annual dividend payout na option with the same assumption na 7.5% ang dividend rate and 500 pesos yung monthly contribution natin. So, of course, on the first year, same ang dividend earned, 240.75. Now, the difference is, sa annual dividend payout is, pwede mo nang ma-withdraw tong 243.75. So, unlike dito sa 5-year end term, hindi mo pwedeng makuha yung annual dividend. Pero dito sa option na to, sa annual dividend payout, ma-withdraw mo na to. Which means, ang maki-carry forward lang na balance sa second year ay kung magkano lang yung monthly contribution mo throughout the year, which is 6,000. So dito, 6,000 lang ang na-carry forward. At 6,000, mag-earn din naman siya ng additional interest na 7.5. So ang total dividend niya ay 450. And sa year 2, continue mo lang yung 500 monthly contribution mo. Ang magiging accumulated contribution na ay 12,000 plus the dividend earned during year 2 ay 693.75. So ngayon sa year 2, makukuha mo na naman tong dividend na 693.75. And again, only the total accumulated contribution will be carried forward the succeeding years. So dito man makikita yung difference nung compounding interest calculation between the two options. Under the 5-year end term, 712 ang kinitang dividend nung 5-year end term dividend payout na dividend. Ito yung nakita mo. While dito sa annual dividend payout, 693.75. So, dyan mo na makikita yung difference nung earnings mo sa dividend between the two options. So, mas malaki ang kinikita under the 5-year end term option. So, if tinuloy-tuloy mo lang yan, makikita mo pa rin yung continuous difference nung dividend earned between the two options. Hanggang mapunta tayo sa year 5. So, this is the comparison. The total dividend earned under the 5-year end term is 6,266.14, while on the annual dividend payout is 5,718.75, with a difference of 547.39 pesos. Ngayon, you might say that this difference is minimal or maliit lang naman siya, pero it will matter kung malaking amount na yung nilalagay mo sa savings mo or sa monthly contribution nyo. Siyempre, habang lumalaki yung monthly contribution, tataas at tataas din yung difference. So, it's up to you to weigh things kung feeling nyo mas okay sa inyo yung annual dividend payout or yung 5-year end term. But definitely, mas mataas yung dividend earned sa 5-year end term, and habang tumataas yung contribution mo, tumataas din yung difference niya. So, with the 5-year dividend payout option, ang total accumulated value mo after 5 years ay 36,266.14. While sa annual dividend payout naman, you have a total accumulated value or accumulated savings of 35,718.75. So, with a difference of 547.39. So, yun. Now you have an idea on the difference between the two options of annual dividend payout and 5-year and term. So, yan yung kakalabasan ng 500 na monthly contribution natin for 5 years. So, if you're going to ask me, this amount of earning is definitely not bad. It's definitely good. Especially if you're going to compare it with the interest that you will be earning kung ilagay mo lang to sa bangko. Kasi yung interest sa pera na nilalagay mo sa bangko is sobrang minimal na sobrang incomparable sa amount na ma-earn mo with the MP2 savings program. So, ngayon, let's move on with the next assumption na sinasabi natin. For example, maglalagay ka ng 100,000 pesos every beginning of the year for the whole 5-year period. Magkano nga ba yung aabutin if maglalagay tayo ng 100,000 every January, every year? So, lagay lang natin dito. Since naka-formula na to lahat, lagay lang natin yung amount ng 100,000. So, sabihin natin naglagay ka 100,000 January first year. Ang total dividend earn mo ay 7.5. And then, let's say, maglagay ka na naman ng 100,000 during the second year. So, makikita mo na naman yung difference nung kanyang dividend earned between the 5-year end term and the annual dividend payout. Dito, with a difference of 562.5. And, continue lang natin. Maglagay tayo ng 100,000 sa year 3, 100,000 sa year 4, and 100,000 sa year 5. So, magkano kaya ang aabutin ng ating 100,000 na yearly contribution? So, after 5 years, ang kanyang total accumulated savings value ay 624,402 under the 5-year end term and 612,000 under the annual dividend payout. So, makikita natin yung difference ng dalawang option na yan. And sa ating total dividend earned, mayroon tayong 124,000 and 112,000 para naman sa annual dividend payout. So, nakita niyo yung difference ng dividend earned. Nagmamatter na siya at lumalaki siya kapag malaki rin ang magiging contribution ninyo. So, ito yung kakalabasan ng 100 na annual contribution nyo at the beginning of the year. So, definitely, ang ganda nung earning na 124,000 sa 500,000 na contribution mo throughout the 5-year period. But again, you have to weigh things kasi nga alam naman natin na yung pera na ini-invest natin dito ay naka-lock in for 5 years. So make sure that these are the extra money that, na magiging okay yung finances mo kahit merong something na mangyari. Sana wala naman. So I hope that you also have your emergency funds para, alam mo yon, at peace tayo na ilagay yung pera natin na naka-lock in for 5 years. So, ayan. Now you have an idea kung magkano yung aabutin ng 500 monthly contribution and kung magkano yung aabutin if ever mag-invest kayo ng 100,000 every year, every beginning of the year for the period of 5 years. So, yeah, that's how dividend is calculated with your investment sa Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. Now, if you have questions and clarifications, please comment below and I'll be happy to answer all of them. And if you want a copy of the Excel file that we used, just comment below as well and I'll be happy to send it to you. So, I hope that with this vlog, you get to have an idea on the amount of money that you could potentially be earning if ever you are planning or if you invested already with Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. And again, I made this video, a detailed guide on how to register online, and another video I've created kung paano kayo makakapag-remit ng inyong contribution sa inyong MP2 Savings account. And if this video gives you value, please hit the like button and share nyo na rin sa inyong mga friends who are also interested in investing with Pag-IBIG MP2 Savings Program. So yeah, maraming salamat for clicking on this video. See you again on my next vlog.